my name is Liz. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of a yarn review video. I shop at Walmart. Almost everyone shops at Walmart. And they have yarn there. They have their own brand, and we're going to be looking at some of those today. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is this 100% acrylic mainstays yarn. It is 7 ounces with 397 yards, and this cost me $3.22. Ignore this, by the way. I tried finding the center pool, and I failed miserably. As you can see, I got major yarn barf going on. This yarn can come in a total of 12 colors, which isn't bad. And what's also great is that you can get this yarn for double this, so 14 ounces, for double the price. So the bigger sizes are $6.44, but for the purpose of this video, I just got the smaller kind. So that's not bad. You can really make anything with this yarn that you put your mind to. You can make clothes, you can make hats, you can make literally anything with this yarn. It is your basic 100% acrylic yarn. So it's perfect for beginners, perfect for people on a budget. Overall, very decent. If you were to make a wearable with this kind of yarn, I would suggest that you wash before you wear. If it goes on your body, wash before you wear. If you have sensitive skin like I do, it's going to itch, it's going to scratch, it's going to feel very uncomfortable. So wash before you wear. Overall though, I like this yarn. I use this yarn. This yarn can make some pretty good color combinations. I'm all about color combinations. So this is a good yarn. 4 out of 5. We have this acrylic sparkle yarn, which is pretty much the same thing that I just showed y'all, but it is sparkly, and that's what makes it so cool. This is a total of 5 ounces with 251 yards, and overall, I like this yarn. I really do like sparkly yarns because they have such a unique feel to them and look, and I like it. I really like this yarn. I spent $3.13 on this yarn. It can come in a total of 5 colors, which isn't bad, but nothing crazy, of course, because this is a variation of the basic acrylic yarn. Honestly, I personally would not recommend anything sparkly as a wearable because for me, sparkles equals itchy. This, I feel like, would be super itchy even if you do wash it because of the sparkles. I would recommend that you make a bag with this, maybe a pouch, or even a keychain. Like, you can make anything with this, but I personally would not recommend making anything that you can wear with it because I feel like it would just be super itchy and uncomfortable. This brand does not have a lot of color variations for this sparkle yarn, and in all honesty, in my humble opinion, the sparkle yarn of this brand kind of has some ugly colors. The only color I actually like is this blue one, and there's a purple one, and I'm so disappointed that I don't like the purple one because purple is my favorite color. But this one I actually do like, but all the other colors for this specific sparkle yarn is just kind of ugly, and I don't vibe with it. Honestly, 3 out of 5 for this yarn. We have this anti-pill acrylic yarn. It is 5 ounces with 240 yards, and this yarn is super soft and so plush. I love it. Honestly, you can make anything with this yarn. It is perfect for knitting, perfect for crocheting because it is anti-pill. I actually had to look up what this meant because I've never seen this before and I didn't know what it meant. Say for instance, you wash a sweater and you start seeing these little fuzzy tiny balls pop up all over your sweater. Those are called pills. This prevents that. This means that you will not get those little round fuzzies on your sweater or hoodie, whatever you make with this yarn. It won't pop up. It's like a science behind it, and I thought that was so cool. I learned something new because of this video. This yarn cost me $2.66, which is not bad for a nice little ball of yarn. And it comes in a total of 5 colors. Overall, the price is not bad. I think the price is actually pretty reasonable for it being like $2. Quality is really good. So soft, so plush. I love the quality of this. Color wise though, there's only 5 colors, and not enough room for color combinations. If I were to make a project with this yarn, I would probably just use one single color throughout the whole project, because I don't really see many possibilities of color combinations with this kind of yarn, given the fact that there's only 5 colors, and I like color combos, as we have said before. Overall, I give this yarn a 4 out of 5. Up next, we have this 100% cotton yarn. It is 3.5 ounces with 180 yards. Now this little skein cost me $3.48. Really, what you can make with this yarn is like bandanas, dishcloths, coasters. That's what I like making with cotton yarn. And given how soft this cotton yarn feels, but it's still got that stiffness to it because it is made of cotton, it feels very drapey, it feels very soft. Honestly, I feel like this would make a very good bandana yarn. For price wise though, I do kind of disagree with the price, but it is 100% cotton yarn, and cotton yarn is just a little bit more pricey. But if you want a softer, solid color yarn, this would be your go-to. Overall quality, this is a really soft yarn, and it's super drapey feeling. Like this would definitely make a good bandana or like a headband. It would be really nice. Color variations though, the color variations are not bad. Some of the colors are a lot more neutral and mute. I will give this a 3 out of 5. We have the good old peaches and cream. These skeins are different. The solid colored ones are 2.5 ounces with a total of 120 yards, and the multicolored one is 2 ounces with 95 yards. And what I noticed on the Walmart website when I was doing some research is that for the multicolored ones, there were some multicolored ones on there that I've never seen before at my local Walmart. So don't take my word on how many multicolored ones there is. But for this one, for the solid ones, I found a total of 12 different colors. And the cones themselves, there's a total of 14 different colored cones that you can get, which is crazy to me. The cones, by the way, cost $9.32. There's a total of 3 variations of this yarn. So you have your solids, you have your multi, and then you have stripey. Not bad. I really like the stripey yarns. Stripey peaches and cream is 2 ounces with 102 yards. It's the same amount of ounces as the multicolor, but it has more yardage, which is fine. That's okay, because all 3 of these cost the same. All 3 of these are $1.97 each. That is not bad for just a little thing of cotton yarn. And honestly, this is my go-to cotton yarn. I like the loops and threads classic cotton. I like Lily Sugar and Cream because they have a huge color variation. Peaches and Cream, if you just need a quick thing to pick up at Walmart, this is my go-to. I also like really making dishcloths with these yarns. You can make bandanas, you can make dishcloths, you can even make clothes with these, and coasters. But I like using them for dishcloths because I will usually mix them with the scrubby yarn that I find and just make my own dishcloths. I give this yarn a 4.5 out of 5. Why a 4.5? Even though I've been going on about how much I like this yarn, well, in all honesty, there is a ton of colors with this, but some of the colors are limited to the skein size. For this skein size, for the solid colors, there's no black 2.5 ounce skein. The black only comes in cones, for me at least. I don't know if it's like that at other people's Walmarts, or if it's like a regional thing, or if it's an online thing. I don't know. I can only ever find the solid color like black in cones. I can never find it in these little skeins right here. That is my only complaint about this yarn. Overall, the price is pretty good for a nice cheap cotton yarn with so many different color variations, by the way, which is crazy to me. And then the quality, the stripy yarn is actually softer than the regular skeins right here. For quality though, the stripy yarn is a lot softer than these ones. These ones are a little bit more stiff and a little bit more rough feeling, but they're still soft. This one, however, the stripies, super soft, super plush. It honestly feels like the 100% cotton yarn that we looked at by Mainstays just a little bit ago. So they have the same feeling, but this one just has more colors to it, and that's what I like about it so much. So I didn't want to make this video too long, but I do hope that you did enjoy my ramblings and what I had to talk about. I wanted to make this video specifically for people who crochet on a budget like I do and are looking for decent yarns, have projects in mind but don't know what yarn to pick. Like, that's how I was when I was a beginner crocheter, and now that I'm a lot more experienced, I feel like I want to give advice for crocheters who are just starting and helping them find a yarn that is good for them. All of this stuff you can find at your local Walmart. Because all of this, you can do all of this on a budget. You can even find crochet hooks at Walmart for a nice, decent price. So here are my ratings for the yarns. Anyways, so overall, I would say Peaches and Cream would be my favorite yarn. I know that there is some Mainstays yarn that I did skip over, which would be the chenille yarn and the somewhat blanket yarn, chunky blanket yarn that they have. Honestly, for me, I don't buy yarn unless I know I'm going to use it. And I know I'm not going to use the Mainstays Walmart blanket yarn. I know I'm not going to use it. That's why I didn't talk about it. I hope that's okay. So, if this video was helpful to you, let me know. And if you have a favorite yarn, let me know. We'll talk about it in the comments. I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.